Some men are born to live. Some are born to rule. And some are born for only one purpose: to become legend, and to die for it. Before Troy burned, before Hector fell, before the world learned to fear his name, there was a child born of sea and prophecy. His name was Achilles. And from the moment he took his first breath, the fates had already written the final page of his life. Thetis, a sea nymph of radiant beauty, rose from the waters one night carrying her newborn son. The ocean itself bowed to her. But her heart was heavy. For the moment Achilles was born, the fates whispered his future. Two paths lay before him. A long, quiet life, forgotten by the world. Or a short, blazing life, ending in eternal glory. Thetis screamed into the waves. Thetis whispered, breaking, "No. Not my child? Not this fate." She went to the only being who could bend destiny. The River Styx. At the edge of the underworld, where the River Styx moved like living shadow, Thetis held her infant son. His tiny fingers curled around her thumb. With trembling hands, she lowered him into the sacred waters. The river hissed. Fate resisted. Power burned through the child's skin. The water hardened his flesh. Strength poured into his bones. Death recoiled from his form. But in her fear, Thetis held him by the heel. And one place, just one, remained untouched by divinity. Thetis pulled him from the river. He did not cry. Thunder rolled across the dead sky. The bargain was sealed. Achilles would be nearly invincible, but never fully immortal. A godlike shield, with a single hidden crack. Peleus, mortal king and warrior, took the child into his arms. He did not know how to raise a demigod. He only knew how to raise a son.
Father, why do people bow when they see me fight?
Peleus hesitated.
Because they see what you do not yet understand. You were born different.
Even as a child, Achilles outran horses, stopped grown men with bare hands. His skin turned aside blades meant for warriors twice his age. Villagers whispered, some in awe, some in fear. Peleus saw what the world would one day become to his son. And he knew Achilles needed more than a king. He needed a master. On the slopes of Mount Pelion lived Chiron, the immortal centaur. Unlike his savage kin, Chiron was a healer, a scholar, a master of war and restraint. Peleus brought Achilles to him.
Teach him to live before the world teaches him to kill.
Chiron studied the boy carefully.
This child will shake the pillars of history. I only hope he learns mercy before rage.
And so Achilles was trained not just in war, but in medicine, music, philosophy, honor, balance between fury and restraint. Chiron taught him that a true warrior knew when not to strike. But fate had sharper plans. One night, a massive lion descended from the hills and attacked nearby villages. Men fled. Weapons shattered. The beast was unstoppable. Achilles was still a youth. Chiron warned him.
You are strong, but reckless. Power without restraint is a curse.
Achilles did not listen. He hunted the lion alone. The forest trembled. Claws tore flesh. The beast's fangs slammed against Achilles' chest, and shattered like glass. Achilles killed it with his bare hands. When he returned, drenched in blood, Chiron saw it in his eyes. Not horror. Not fear. Exultation. The fire had awakened. That night, Thetis returned from the sea. She stood before Chiron and Peleus.
The Trojan War is coming, and Achilles stands at its center.
Peleus clenched his fists.
Then I will forbid him from ever going.
Thetis shook her head.
You cannot outrun prophecy, only choose how it unfolds.
She turned to Achilles.
My son, if you go to Troy, you will gain eternal glory, and die young.
Achilles didn't flinch.
If you stay, you will live long, unknown, unremembered.
Silence hung between them. The boy who wrestled lions finally felt fear. Not of death, but of being forgotten. Thetis made her choice. If destiny demanded Troy, she would hide Achilles from the world. She disguised him among the daughters of King Lycomedes. Silk replaced bronze. Perfume replaced blood. Silence replaced battle. For a time, Achilles lived as a shadow of himself. But war lives inside some men. It does not sleep. Even in disguise? He moved like a fighter. Stood like a warrior. Watched the horizon like a predator. And destiny found him anyway. Thetis made her choice. If destiny demanded Troy, she would hide Achilles from the world. She disguised him among the daughters of King Lycomedes. Silk replaced bronze. Perfume replaced blood. Silence replaced battle. For a time, Achilles lived as a shadow of himself. But war lives inside some men. It does not sleep. Even in disguise? He moved like a fighter. Stood like a warrior. Watched the horizon like a predator. And destiny found him anyway. One evening, as the wind howled across Skyros, Achilles stood alone on a cliff. Thetis, appearing from the sea.
You can still turn away
From what?
from the path that ends your life.
Achilles looked toward the waves.
If I live without meaning, then I am already dead.
I dipped you in the river of death itself. Everything in this world will fall before you, except one final blow.
Then let the world strike it.
Thetis wept. She had saved her son from death, only to lose him to destiny. Achilles gathered the Myrmidons, elite warriors who would follow him into hell itself.
You do not fight for kings. You fight for me. And I will never send you where I will not go first.
They roared in devotion. Not loyalty to a throne, but to a living weapon. On the eve of departure, Achilles stood alone. Bronze greaves. Blazing shield. Helmet crowned with horsehair flame. In reflection, he no longer saw a boy. He saw the child of prophecy. The warrior of two fates. The man who would become terror itself on the battlefield. He whispered,
Let the world remember me.
Achilles would become the greatest warrior who ever lived. His name would be carved into the bones of history. His fury would shatter armies. His grief would break gods. But even as the world prepared to witness his glory, death walked quietly beside him. One step behind. Waiting. For the one place the river had not touched. The heel. In the next episode, a king will pretend madness. A child will be used as proof of sanity. And one of the greatest minds in history will be dragged into a war he tried to escape. Episode 10, Odysseus and the struggle to avoid war. Thank you for watching till the very end. If you're still here, it means you truly enjoyed the story, and that means the world to me. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, and share this video with someone who loves mythology as much as you do. Your support helps this epic journey continue, episode after episode. Once again, thank you for watching, thank you for staying till the end. And I'll see you in the next chapter of Trojan mythology.